Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going through the Collingwood versus Carlton game review, in which Carlton just got over the line from a late Dana Finn goal to win this one 32-28. But as I said in the previous game recap, this will be one of the last game recaps now of the season, with one more to go after this. So let's just jump into this and get going. So, as you see here, Imogen Barnett top scored for the likes of Collingwood with an 81. She was pretty huge with 14 hitouts alongside her 14 touches, 4 marks, 4 tackles and a goal. She filled up pretty much any positive stat sheet on there except for a free kick 4 that she gave one away, but not one that got one for herself. So yeah, she filled up pretty much everything, but only got to an 81, which sort of shows the difference between the top liners and the bottom liners, I guess, in the skill gap in the AFLW at the moment, is that there's just, you can see the difference here. Shearer with 116, and then you have the North girls, Marinoff, and a lot of girls that average sort of 100 and something across the year, whereas, yeah, there's no one really for Collingwood that does that. I mean, it doesn't help that you have Benici, who's like walking wounded, and you've got Bree Davey also out, so that probably doesn't help there. But yeah, Barnett 81. Geordie Allen with a 79. She's come good at the latter part of the year, but was really horrific to start the year. So it's made it interesting next year for her, whether or not she's going to be fantasy relevant, putting up a, 79, 60, 66. But yeah, she just started the year so woeful with an 18, a 38, and a 25 that, yeah, as you see here, 18, 38, there was a 63 in there, but then a 25, and then you have this here as well. So, yeah, just not fantasy relevant at the moment, I don't think. Benici, 77, Can, 73, Frederick, 70, Remos, 69, she did really well, and one that was a little bit surprising. And I think she's one that will definitely go down in the, if she gets more time, she'll be relevant, but then again, 600k, I would say, or about 500k, 550k next year. Is that really going to be good enough? I don't think so, especially when you look at some of the games she's had. Yeah, but when she does actually get on TOG above like 50-something%, she does actually score all right. Yeah, you can sort of see when she gets above 55%, she averages, 90, 153, 162, 222 in 4 games, I believe. Which that is like a, like a 55, 56. So yeah, she's had her 2 top scores when she just plays more time, and you can see that she's a heavy scorer in the AFLW. So I just want to watch her in preseason, because she could be one if she just gets more time on ball. Simple as that. You could see a potential 30-40% increase in her time on CBA time as well. So yeah, I just want to watch that as well, because yeah, she just needs more time. Simple as that, out there, rather than riding the bench. Salisha with the 66, she's one that when I immediately traded her out, she started to ball out, so that was really annoying, but she's not really doing anything too damaging at the moment, but it would have just saved a trade effectively is what I'm talking about. Rowe, White, Butler with a 41, that's not what we want to see. I think this is her first game back. Nope, she's had 4 games now. I thought she'd not played as much as that. But 19, 38, 40, 41, that's annoying that she's getting some consistency there, because we don't want to see that. To be honest with you, I know that sounds bad, but we want to see her low priced for next year, and that's not what we're getting necessarily. So yeah, don't like to see the look of that, especially with her regularly kicking goals. But it is what it is, and she's one that was definitely highlighted on the potential list for this year. And 34, she's still going to be priced, about 400k if she does go 34. So yeah, we'll see if she gets put back into her normal place next year, because I'm pretty sure she was down back. Yeah, you can see a direct role change. That is too much of a heat map change to be not a role change. So yeah, we'll see if she gets put down back, because if she gets put down back, there's potential like 20-25 points of upside there for her. Cronin had a bad game finally. Fowler, Ivy, Porter, Brazil, Evans, or Shooty, I think it is. I think I heard commentary say that, but I'm not 100% sure. Atkinson, Livingston, Clark, Morris. And then you have Shearer with a 116. She was absolutely huge. And yeah, she had 24 touches, 8 tackles. Mimi Hill with an 82. As you just see, there's sort of there's a big bunch of, like, I would say 100 scorers that you can get, like 700 or 800 scorers, and then it's just a drop below down to like the 80s. So it's a really awkward that you can have this sort of massive gap. Goss 81, Dana Finn 75. She went absolutely off, kicked a goal late to win it. Abby Mackay with a 69, good with a 65. Goering just couldn't get going in the first half, was on 12 at halftime, and then had a 51-point second half. And yeah, she's just one that it's always going to happen with these girls playing their sort of first full season, I would say, or first full season in an absolute while. Let's just look at her. She hasn't really played a full season or a majority of the season since season 6, which is like 3 years ago. So yeah, she was always probably going to slow down a little bit. But yeah, I think there's still some more time. I think there's still some more growth here, even at an 86. If we look here, because I think there's just, you see here, 68, 58. I think that with another full preseason, she's one that could necessarily jump, but I wouldn't be necessarily banking on it for her jumping up. But she's got a really strong tackle base, so I wouldn't be surprised at the same time. Fitzgerald, Austin, Robertson, Cordner, Moody, all up. Peterson, Brown, Halfpenny, Skepper. Skepper with a 36. She's just really, for a name that I swear was scoring really well last year, for her to not be scoring so well. It was a 69 last year. Were there pockets of big games last year? 107 or 101. Yeah, they were sort of similar type of role, it feels like, but she was scoring really, really well. Whereas she's just not getting the ball as much anymore, which is a little bit annoying because she played on ball or sort of back pocket, but that looks a little bit on ball in the VFLW, so for her to not be scoring as well is a little bit surprising. Probably more so just down to the role, which is really, really damaging her at the moment, playing up forward. And then you got Pound, Velado, Lawson, Tavan, and Celine Moody with a 21. So Celine Moody didn't end up being the cash generator that I hoped, as she didn't actually make any cash off of this 21. But yeah, she's just riding the bench way too much, I guess. But anyway, that pretty much is the video. Not much to talk about, honestly, with these two sides. They don't really have anyone that I'm too interested in. Obviously, I'm probably going to get stuck with the likes of Maddie Goering just because I don't have the cash generation to be able to upgrade her. And I have also got some injury concerns anyway. But also the Collingwood side with Bree Davey out, I don't really like the look of that anyway. So yeah, I don't think... And I just want to see with Bree Davey, what are we going to get her priced at next year? I can just go this way. There we go. I just want to see what are we going to get priced at. 68. That's going to be a 68. So 68 definitely could be interesting for Bree Davey if she can play the full season, because if you take out the what was her last? Take out a 33 there. So she's got 62 plus 78 plus 110 plus 61 in the first game. Yeah. That's a 311, divide that by 4. That already in full games is a 77.75. And she also was sort of a little bit down on her TOG, I would think. Yeah, her TOG was mostly 80s and she had a 71 there. So I think there's definitely room for improvement there. So Bree Davey is probably one that I'd look at potentially grabbing for next year. But anyway, that is the video there going through the Collingwood versus Carlton game. And if you did enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and I'll see you guys in the last game recap of the AFLW fantasy season. Bye guys.